Oh, now I hear it. Whatever you just did, I heard it now. It's probably the cord. Trying to get money back in taxes. How you were saying how you have to pay like your washing and stuff. Why don't you just basically donate it? Because you guys would be a 503, right? Because like I mean, you technically you're donating to your son, not to your, I guess. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Until you're a part of that money, it's like donating to yourself. It's part of it. Right. I believe it. Nice time.
Forget it. We will not have the Victors or anything.
Okay.
He heard it.
I heard it. When you had it on, I heard it.
Well, it isn't working. I can't.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem.
Ben said he can sing it.
I can. I can also sing Varsity if you want me to. Varsity down the field, down the field.
I was going to say Varsity, the Wisconsin one.
I'm not that talented in verse. Okay.
Who the hell's in charge of technical stuff? Mark's probably going to review this and grade us, right?
Yeah, we'll get notes.
What did you get? An automatic rejection letter? I'll get an automatic rejection letter. Good.
Yeah, we'll share numbers. Be like, so did you get an auto rejection? Be like, I did. Okay, you're up in 1 minute. All right.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Once again, fans, now by our concession stand, we got great goodies for break. Rices, blizzard, popcorn, chips, candy, wild drinks, and more. Get yours tonight and enjoy Buzz Light.
I think I see some past players.
Oh, there you go.
If I can identify them from behind.
Hello and welcome to beautiful Yost Ice Arena on the campus of the University of Michigan here in Ann Arbor. You hear a different voice. No, it's not Mark Wiseman. I'm filling in. I'm Ben Salagi. Though we have a rink rat, we'll call. Ned Glisson is always going to be here. You can't get rid of Ned. Ned loves hockey. Why would you want to get rid of Ned? But Ned, I'm so glad you can join me.
Thank you.
Because just in the short time we've interacted, your stories are great. What I guess, since this is the last exhibition game of the season, of course, regular season will start next week.
Yeah.
We'll get into that further in the broadcast. But what are your expectations tonight going up against the University of Windsor?
That's a great question. It's going to be a learning experience. We've got a lot of new players. We can dress more because it's not an ACHA game. We've had one scrimmage against a AAA team. We did very well. I expect us to come out flying because we can. The level of talent has gone up and tightened, and from what we saw at our first scrimmage and then even in practice last night, these guys have a huge amount of potential. They're ready to start. They're chomping at the bit to get at this, and this is kind of special because it's the first time I recall playing a real true varsity type team, and it's all Canadian. So we're going to get to see 2 goalies. We're going to get to see a very full squad because we can dress so many. So I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad Mark was able to get somebody with so much hockey experience to fill in. I'm excited.
Well, I don't want to, tell people that this will be a great broadcast or a semi-decent broadcast. We're going to hopefully live up to the standards.
Ben, it's going to be a broadcast. That's what I always say.
Well, as some hockey coaches I know will do a job, right? We'll do a job.
We're going to bring it.
But as you mentioned, though, there was the Amazing Blue scrimmage, that happened, but also against Big B, 2 goalies played then as well.
Yep.
When you're separating time between 2 goaltenders, what's the message to them, in the game? Because you don't want to necessarily play with their confidence or anything like that. Is there just a plan of attack and say, hey, you know what, at this point we're going to take you out. It's not going to be because you did bad or good. We just want to, have a level playing field. We're evaluating tonight. What's the message when you play 2 goaltenders?
Well, that's a good question, but let's roll it back a little bit. For many years, until last year, we've had 1 goaltender. So this is a wonderful problem to have. We actually had 5 at tryouts this year. We had 4, and we actually used 4 in the Big B game where we split it up between the Amazing Blue and the Big B game. For this game, we take our senior, Sandy, and give her the choice whether she wanted to start or not, and then we pick the number 2 goalie, and the number 2 goalie is a returning sophomore. So that kind of works into the system with the other 2 being first-year players. And we'll take a look at how things go next week with the real thing, and we keep saying it's a good problem to have, but 4 players keeping them happy will probably be a bit of a task.
It will be, yeah. I mean, a lot of mouths to feed, and always want to keep that competition going, healthy competition, always
right.
getting people to work on things,
Yep.
So on and so forth. A lot of people will say 3 goaltenders is too many.
Yeah.
Some would say 2 might. I mean,
Yeah.
you need 1 as a backup, obviously, in case anything happens. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it is a good problem to have. One person though that has been giving teams problems has been Julia Lindahl. She's been great. Who else can we expect tonight to maybe light the lamp a couple of times?
Well, we've got some people who can light the lamp. Lucy can light it up. Hanson, she's got hands, and she brings it, especially in the offensive end. Sam's got amazing hands. She can do it too. Katie Cummings, who's been working on her shot during the summer. I mean, her shots in practice the last couple of weeks have been absolutely unbelievable. And as much as her shot is strong, it's her quick release. We got some people who can bang it from the point. We've got Kelsey. Kelsey's got a great far post shot low on the ice that can turn on the light. So we've got some people who can open the floodgates and score some points for us.
Yeah, last year 76 goals in the CCWHA. That ranked 4th among teams in that division. But you look across the division, you look across last year, one thing at least I noticed from an outsider, outside looking in, is that the defense always plays tough. You look at the goals against, it was one of the best in the division at 41. It was at the top. What is it about this system and this defense that allows for such success like that for people who don't know?
Well, it starts with our goalie. Sandy's, basically All-American. She's the best American goalie that we feel in the country. I mean, she's just amazing. And thankfully we can give her some rest this year because the last couple of years not getting her rest was taking its toll. But we also have outstanding defensemen. Well, we're going to be missing 2 of our senior stars today. Apparently they're at a cousin's wedding. We're going to be missing Katie German, KG, and Izzy. They're twin sisters, and they're gone today, so we'll get some other people on. But you have people like that, and we've got a lot of length on defense. We've got some experience, and we've got some newbies coming up that are going to really fill in. So, you know, I was fortunate enough to basically coach the defense on this team, and I always felt, and the players feel the same way, the foundation is defense. You know, defense may not get people in the seats, but it wins championships. So it's been a real focus of Tribb's, Coach Tribb's, and it continues to be. Joe's working on it hard. He'll be on the defensive end, Joe Upton, Coach Joe, tonight at that end of the bench. And we're just fortunate to have really good athletes. And part of the whole thing that's wonderful about this team is these girls are brilliant. So if you give them an instruction, they're going to do it.
Well, we talked about the offense, we talked about defense. There's always a third of the game, special teams as well. Last year, 4th in power play goals with 18. But again, that defense, 2nd on the PK at 91.2%. What is the system like for the power play? We'll start there. Is it just work the puck around and wait for a good shot? Is it crash and shoot, you know, for a rebound? What, in your mind, what does a successful power play unit look like?
Well, we're trying to work with 2 different ones so that we don't send out the same kind of thing and vary things. Last year we started really hot on our power play penalty kill, and we got tougher and tougher, and people figured us out. It wasn't as good. So we're working on some different things, switching it up from one to the other. We want people to work within a system so they know what they're doing, but we also want them to be creative, and we have some talent to be able to do that. The key thing for us on our power play and our PK is communication. We seem to have a pretty quiet team, and we're trying to get over that hump.
Well, that's always going to be something to work on. Of course, the Wolverines taking the ice, getting some final skating in before, of course, we have the national anthems, and we will have starting lineups for you as well. Well, let's quickly get to know the opponent before they take the ice. The University of Windsor has played 3 games this year. Though it hasn't been great, they've given up 17 goals while only scoring 1 in their opening game against the South County Panthers at the Capri Pizzeria Recreational Complex there in Windsor. But again, it's a varsity program. It's always going to be a good test. You want to sharpen iron with iron, and it's going to be a good contest tonight. A lot of players for Windsor have been playing 4 years or longer for the Lancers. So a lot of good competition. They too only roll 2 goaltenders. Holly Borrett and Cadence Petit-Clerc are the 2 goaltenders. We will pause for the national anthems, and we'll have hockey here at Yost in just a moment.
First-year player.
singing of our national anthems, beginning with the Canadian national anthem, O Canada. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see the rise of true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous sky o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
I think that's a first, Ben. I don't think I've ever had our announcer also sing.
It's impressive. I can't do that. Don't ask me to do that, Ned.
And he did a great job with the Canadian national anthem too, which is probably a bit of a surprise to him. I don't know. Wow.
To say that's always one of the, whether you go to the Four Nations out in Plymouth or, you watch the Olympics at home, even though, obviously we're not Canadian, we're Americans, proud Americans, but there's something about O Canada. When you hear it, gives you the goosebumps. It feels right. It just gets you in the mood.
Well, and I've got to let you know right now, I am part Canadian.
Oh, you are?
I'm part Newfie.
Oh,
so
there you
that
go.
explains a great deal. I'm a half an hour late to everything. So.
Well, the joke was right on time, so your timing is good otherwise. As the ladies get on their helmets, everyone getting ready to take center ice. As Ned mentioned, Grace Garbady, the freshman, first year here at Michigan. She did play with the Kensington Valley Ravens AA squad. She hails from South Lyon, getting a start tonight.
Working on a degree in biochemistry. Right? Oh, wow, nice. That was a lacrosse draw there.
Yeah, Gordon, though, finding a way to win it for the Wolverines. Lindahl had it there against the wall. Puck's going to come back. Going to be banked by Gustafson, picked up back there at center. Pitani just gives it up to the corner. The Lancers trying to find a way to get it out of the zone. The puck luck, though, works in their favor. Gustafson picks it up for the Wolverines and dumps it right back in. Borett will hold it behind the cage, now gives it up to the near side. Good forechecking pressure by Michigan. Here's Ferris, just throws it on net. Quick shot, good save. That's going to be the first one of the game. Coming through transition. The Lancers get a shot partially blocked there by Gustafson. Now it's going to be played to the near side corner. Michigan can't win that. Battle puck's going to come out right in front. It's going to be dangerous. Quick shot from the outside. Good block there.
Michigan's defense feeling out their forwards, giving them a little bit too much gap. They'll work that out.
I believe the block there was Carr. Puck now coming back to the near side for the Lancers. They give it up. There's Carr again, getting in the neutral zone. Gets it out of harm's way to the near side now. Sabalos tries to give it up. It's going to be broken up there by Latham. Latham with a dangerous pass. Michigan will take over on the forecheck. But the Lancers find a way to get it cleared off the stick of Leah Gervais. They're going to get a change out of it, but it will be icing.
Now, ACHA rules, Windsor shouldn't be able to change on that. They already did, and they got away with the ones they did. They may not play by those rules.
So it could be as a gracious host, say, you know what, we'll let that slide, even though every hockey fan and player knows once that puck goes 200 feet, you're staying on the ice for an extra shift.
Yeah.
Michigan retains after the face-off draw. Lancers trying to get it out. Dion gives it up to the near side. Gervais now with it. Into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. Coming in now. Nuff get it fought off the puck there. Good play by Weinman. Battle for it at the half wall. Weinman still battling for it. Nuff trying to get control of it for the Lancers. She comes out with it. Fires a shot. Got deflected right in front. Michigan's going to take it the other way. Well, try to get it there. Benjamin with a quick shot. Going to be a good save there. First one of the night by Poneth. Of course, Poneth needs no introduction to Michigan fans. 4th season. She has All-American awards to her name. We talked about her in the pregame show. Puck's going to go in front of her face to the corner. Nuff's going to pick it up for the Lancers. Lancers give this one right up. Quick little D to D. Picking it up was Batani. Gives it to the half wall on the far side. Good poke check there by the Wolverines, getting control of it, breaking up some offensive flow. They get it back to the neutral zone, and they're going to get a line change out of it. Good work there through center.
We've got to be better on our blue line.
Well, here come the Lancers.
Back it in.
Hogan with a quick shot. Poneth gloves it and gobbles it up. Don't want to make that too easy. She came in at the top of the circle and had a good wrister, but Poneth was there to gobble it up.
Yeah, they're backing in a little bit. They got to get used to the speed. They'll figure it out.
Michigan with the draw. Comes back out. There's a quick shot. Fired there by Axford. Rebound's going to come out to the near side. Wolverines come out with it. It's hung. Gives it up to Dilla. Dilla fights it. Can't control the puck through the neutral zone. Quick bank pass to Hung. Hung's going to carry it into the offensive zone. Goes around trouble. Poked off her stick there by Bird. Quick battle behind the net. Centered in front. No one was home for it. Hogan will pick it up for the Lancers and start the offensive rush. Axford lost it in the neutral zone. Here comes Michigan. Hansen coming in on the near side. Good deke. Hansen circle. Tried to go backhand. Poke checked away there by Borit.
I mentioned her hands in the pregame. She can bring it. She's fun to watch.
Well, she got the Offensive Player of the Year award last year. You could see why. That stick handling skill by Hansen. Good little touch pass. Michigan's going to carry it now. Into the zone. Garbady, the freshman, had an opportunity.
Send it across to an open winger.
Well, for a freshman, that hockey IQ right there, you love to see it.
Yep.
Here come the Lancers, though, starting an offensive rush of their own. Coming in now, near side. There's a quick centering pass by Cherry. That was broken up. Michigan battling for it along the wall. We talked about the length of their defense. You kind of see it right there. McGough had it for a moment. There's a dangerous pass. Poneth was protecting the near side post. Cherry lost it at the end line. Michigan can't find it. Player goes down, coming in to help.
A lot of lumber out there, Ben. I would say this must be a Canadian team. Oh, my.
Well, there's another flub to Poneth, but she's able to gobble that up. Freeze play allows the Wolverines to take a breather.
I can promise people good seats are still available. The place is nicely filling, but we promise you good seats if you want to come out and see a good hockey game.
To say, so far, Gotta love what this program has done. Of course, they've been in the news trying to become a D1 program, would be the first in the entire state. Everyone knows that story. Trying to change the story right now is Mail Hot. Mail Hot gets hit along the wall. That's going to bring up a penalty. Might be boarding, though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Kara's going to go.
It's either that or going to be an elbow. We'll get the official call in a second when Michigan touches the puck. They do. It will be roughing.
Dan Cabela making the call. He's our referee scheduler and his crew.
Well, we mentioned last year in the CCWHA, Michigan was #1 on the PK at 91.2%. See what they do here.
They'll just be glad to have their sticks down the right way, because in practice they use butt ends down, and they're tired of that.
So why would you practice that way for people that don't know at home?
Because our PK knows exactly what our power play wants to do, so there's no mystery, no unknowns. And honestly, it's a lot easier to take the puck away than keep the puck, so they have the advantage. So we make them play with the butt ends down to give our power play team a chance.
Okay. It's kind of like in basketball where they have the brooms to, simulate long hands. Another centering opportunity in front of opponents. She'll cover it up.
They got to figure out shots, man. I'm looking at 6-1 in favor of Windsor.
Well, I have 5-1, so our discrepancy is not bad, man. We're dancing. There's a shot, rebound. Bonnet dancing along the crease, making saves. Nothing's gone behind her just yet. Here's Bird, rink wide pass. Lancers have an opportunity. Centered in front. Good poke check there by the Wolverines. Keeping it in play is Bird. Again, going rink wide. Coming back to the point. Latham gives it back up to Bird at the top. There's a shot through traffic, and Ponith with x-ray vision stops that one.
That's for sure. That's a good call, x-ray vision. Wow. I don't know how she saw that.
Oh, and you have about 5 bodies in front. At that point, it's just a feel, right? You just got to cut down the angle and hope that you're in the right spot for it.
Come out and play big.
Good face-off win there by Gordon. Wolverine still trying to get that clear. 55 seconds left of the man advantage for the Lancers. In the box for roughing is Kolwich. Here's the Lancers again, working the perimeter. Back to the high slot. Just surveying their options. Michigan doing a good job closing the windows. Good block in front there. Puck's going to go out of play.
They're really trying to set up the one-timer on the far wing. See if we can keep them from doing that.
Oh, McGuff did a good job getting a stick on that one to get it out of play. Brings it to 34 seconds left on the PK. Face off again, far side circle. Good tie-up, Lancers come out with it. Quick shot, It's going to be a goal. Gervais makes it a 1-0 game, just over the shoulder of Bonnet.
Yeah, she took that draw from behind and just cut across. It was a nice shot. That was a power play goal too, right?
Yep, that's a power play goal. Scored with roughly 28 seconds left.
Approximately.
Yep. Well, it was about 35 when they dropped the puck, so we'll give approximations here.
No, that's plenty. That's why I'm laughing. Approximately 28. I love it.
Well, here's the Lancers again, feeling it. Good play
boy.
on the board, Peterson.
Got away with one there.
Yep. Michigan still battling, trying to come out with it. Now Leshevsky gives it back up, trying to play this one as Carr, the sophomore. Gets it out of harm's way.
Man, they got the touch, so they're not icing it. That's great.
And that is definitely a skill. A lot of people think, just fire it down there. Of course, you don't want icing. And to make it check up like that, it's impressive. Lancers currently leading 1-0. Gervais has a goal. It's their second goal now in 4 games. Oh, here's a wraparound attempt. Trying to push that one through was Cherry, denied by Poneth.
we're going to have our hands full. If the shots are indicative roughly halfway through the period. Wow.
Yep. Well, on the coaches' show this past week, Coach Trubiano even said, this is why we wanted to schedule them. Come up, I-94 across the bridge. We'd love to play you, test you.
Yep.
It's a very good test. And, of course, what Coach Iwanika is doing at Windsor, nothing to scoff at. They won the IG Cup a couple of seasons ago. It's an award given to the team that best combines athletics, academics, and community involvement.
Oh, cool. Good team to play. We're all about academics. Okay, this is the battles that I really get upset about, that danger zone there. And we just lost 2 of them.
Yep.
Right at that blue line. I don't care if it's an ice. Just get it by that blue line right there. Once again.
Oh, Michigan's out of position. Lancers try to take advantage of it. Good play there by Bobby. She's a freshman.
I like to call her Ricky. She brings it.
Well, at that time, if you weren't first, you were giving up a goal.
There you go.
Oh, another good poke check here by the Wolverines.
Unfortunately, we're on a change now. Basically by herself.
Yep, Hansen just carried it in. Knew she was all alone. Did the job, though. 4 bodies come on.
There, we won a battle at the blue line.
Well, Elk Boom had it there for a moment. Now Nuff has it for the Lancers. 11 minutes left here in the first period. 1-0 game that favors the University of Windsor. There's a quick shot there by Benjamin, deflected. Wolverine still trying to get it out of their own end. Gives it up to the near side. Onto the stick here of Rudd. Rudd battling for it. Lindahl now has it. Trying to battle for it along the half wall. Windsor comes back out with another shot. Good block there by Kolwich.
Yeah, she's going to be hurting. She took one on the chin and one out of the hand. Go see a trainer.
Well, Lindahl tried to dump it in. Windsor tilting the ice in their favor. They are quick. Here's Nuff. Knifes it in. Tried to get to the slot. Michigan did a good job rejecting it. Well, there's another opportunity. Benjamin can't get a stick on it. Here's Coleman near side, firing that one just wide.
Open wing in front with Sandy, too.
Well, here's another rip. Ponith sees that one, gloves it down.
Well, we hope we have the Pacific Northwest listening tonight and Coach Kerry Inman out there rooting us on.
I'll be out in the Pacific Northwest next weekend.
We sent her out there to advanced scouting.
Oh, there you go.
Nice passes.
Yeah, another good look, good rip. Better save there by Ponith. Dion had a good look there.
We're playing it in the wrong end, Ben. This is not the fun end.
No.
Their goalie has rigor mortis now.
Well, or it's only seen one shot. We're officially past 10 minutes and 14 seconds into the period here. And right now, you're right, it's a 100-foot game. Michigan's got to find a way to find the other 100 feet. Here's Cherry picking it up against the corner, now along behind the net. Had Bird open, she gets it to her. Bird rips that one. That's going to be deflected in front. Another goal there by Windsor off the stick of number 16.
It was a nice tip. Good shot, backdoorish. Sandy had never had a chance on that one. Just a good shot from the point. Got to get out to the point and try to block some of those shots. Got to take a deep breath.
Well, either that or have the wherewithal to get near the blue paint and push someone away from it. Michigan, though, down 2-0 early. This is not your average test. This is like an LSAT. This is tough.
Well, I think Gervais has played the whole game. She's conditioned. There we go. We got by the blue line.
Well, she's the only player on the Lancers roster that lists as both a forward and defenseman. Gervais just out of the reach there. Puck's going to come out. Michigan will collect. Ferris gives it up. Now collecting it is Black. Black lost it, though, in the neutral zone, and that's where Michigan's had trouble. They got it into the neutral zone a couple of times. They just can't go the opposite way. Here's Benjamin carrying it in, allowing for a line change for the Lancers. Gives this one up. Puck's going to go over the blue line and over the stick there of Elkboom. Lancers again working it ahead. Benjamin kicks it to herself. Working it in, poked off her stick by Rudd.
Giving them too much time in the corners. They're coming across the blue line just on fire. We got to try to match that.
Yeah, they definitely are working their systems. You can tell they work it down low to pop it back up and fire it from the outside and shoot for rebounds. Here's Bird. Nuff settling it down, drops it off. Benjamin carrying it in. Picked up there along the end boards. Weinman had it there for a moment, gives it up to the near side, intended there for Flazar. Hogan now intercepts. There's a shot. Ponith, kick save. It's going to hit the side of the net.
She never saw it.
No, she did not. There's a shot. Good block there by the Wolverines. Can they get something going here? And that grunt means no.
That's correct.
I was gonna say it's that coach's grunt you always hear on the bench. You know, you think you're.
I guess in radio I got to give that up, but boy, that was frustrating. That was a clear.
Well, Ponith stopped one, didn't stop the other.
She's paid to stop the first one. The second one shouldn't have happened.
No, but that's going to be a goal by Michaela Oxford. She didn't have a goal last year. She has a goal this year, though. She played 17 games last year. She got one there on the rebound.
I think we're a bit shell-shocked here. We've got some first-year players that are like, whoa, this is the bigs. I mean, they don't have to Zamboni the ice to our right.
No, they do not. I was going to say, outside of the team coming up from the end line to the blue line in introductions, that
was it.
That 75-foot space hasn't seen a lot of action. There's a quick shot. Blocked. Wolverine still struggling to get it out of their own end.
This is against a very good Wolverine squad.
Well, this is why you play tough teams.
Oh, yeah.
See where you are, see what you need to fix, learn from the tape.
Yeah,
but again, we still have a lot of hockey to play, though, too.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's quitting here. I'm just in a bit of surprise. I know we got St. Louis coming. This will be good for us with them coming in. There won't be any overconfidence. This will show our resolve and whether we stay focused.
Well, here's a quick shot from the outside off the stick. Puck still behind the net. Cherry can't settle it down. Good battle there. Trying to come out with it is Gordon.
Yeah, Manami a fight. I think she drew a penalty.
Well,
good for her.
It's going to be hooking.
The girl had her stick high into her hands, so that makes sense. All right, we get to see the power play.
Well, whatever ails you, a power play can fix it. They're going to say it was hooking on Cherry. Well, there's been one power play goal so far. Was for the Lancers here in the later stages, though, of the first period. See what the Wolverines can do. Garbady gets pinned to the corner. Coming in to help is Cummings. Cummings gives it back to Garbady. Garbady trying to work it back, and that's going to be checked out on the way. Darcy Hall made a good play. Cummings gets it back into the neutral zone. After a quick soccer, it's going to go out into the bench area, and we'll have another face-off.
They're going to have to fire the puck on these passes. This Windsor team's too fast to lay those passes out that soft.
Yeah.
They're going to pick them off and go.
Well, again, you're going to learn the speed. Garbady try to make the right play to get the cycle back and reset, just as you said, just not strong enough. Here's Hansen. She gets hit along the half wall. Garbady coming in to help. Cummings trying to help as well. Garbady chips it ahead. Hansen just out of reach, chasing this one down as Flazar. Back to the point. Here's Cummings. Fires, rips. That's going to be blocked in front. Cummings will pick up her rebound. Cummings holds on to it, surveys her options, drops it off there. Flazar gives it behind the net. Garbady is going to lose her footing. Gives the Lancers an opportunity. Got a stick on it was the Wolverines. That was Hansen. Now Cummings intercepts a pass. 53 seconds left in the extra attacker. Cummings, good bank pass. Back to Cummings at the point. Can cycle it to the other side. Leaves it though. Here's Hansen. Walks it to the far side. Gustafson just looking to see if she'll get that puck. She does not.
Allie can pass it. She'll find somebody.
Now Cummings tried to fire it. Good block there in front by Coleman. Lancers will get the clear with 27 seconds left on the clock in the man advantage. See what the Wolverines do here. Chipped ahead. Lindahl. Little give and go. Lindahl has attackers shift. She centers it. She's going to hold on to it. Waiting, moving in the zone. 7 seconds left. Lindahl into the circle, fires it in front, rebound attempt, and there's an opportunity and another save for it somehow, some way. Did not let that go in after about 4 tries.
Unbelievable that did not go in. Open net.
Well, Swanson was kind of looking in disbelief. She had a couple of swacks at it.
Those are people with good shots, too. That was just puck luck, miraculous. Good news is it kept it in that end.
Oh, yeah. For Michigan, 0 for 1 on the power play. The extra attacker is back. That was Cherry. Here's Elkboom, centers it. Good save by Poneth. Little reset here. Another shot from the outside. That time it's blocked and moved ahead. Michigan looking a little tired. They're going to do a wholesale change behind the play. Here's the Lancers. Elkboom now through center. She's going to carry it in, firing it wide.
Chip.
Well, go ahead, Ned.
I was just going to say chip that out. That's our danger zone, and we're not doing well there.
Nope. Under 3 minutes to play here in the period. Michigan trailing 3-0. So they almost got the power play goal. Gargiulo moves it up ahead. Hung has it. Hung gets forced off the puck in the neutral zone. Here's the Lancers. Elkboom. Rink wide pass. Off the stick of Hogan. She'll chase after it. Michigan gives it up to the near side here. McGough had it along the half wall. She's going to give it up. Now Gargiulo with it again. Centered in front. That's way too easy.
Oh, wow. Ava's not going to be happy with that. She sent it back soft. They're too fast for the soft passes.
Well, said it was scored by number 19. Not sure who that is. We'll get that corrected, though, for you during the intermissions. Well,
19 Michigan was out there.
Michigan trying to get their wits about them. 2:03 left here in the first period, giving up 4 goals. 2 right on the doorstep, 1 on the rebound. And 1 just on a beautiful shot. That was the first one. Puck battle along the near side wall here. Who's going to come out of the mine with the piece of treasure?
This is where I scream crowbar, but we'll let the time run down. Regroup.
Flazar chips it ahead. Here's Hansen now with it. She comes out of the fray. Poked there by Windsor. Michigan's battling. They can't get control of the puck, though. Good forechecking pressure by the Lancers. Coming with it now is Gervais. She leaves it for no one. Michigan tries to get it out. Kept in, though. Batani. Gervais. She has it at her feet. Poked there. Nail hook. At it. And there's another opportunity. That's going to be soccered to the corner. Under a minute left here in the first period.
Oh, come on, guys. You got to work together.
Well, Michigan finally settles the puck down. Here's Flazar, gets it up to Hansen. Gervais takes her off the puck. Nuff's going to take it for the Lancers. 40 seconds left. Nuff drops it, backhand shot that's going to go wide. Almost 20 shots on net here in the first period for Windsor. Michigan still battling to get it out of their end. It's been a 100-foot game for most of 20 minutes. Outside of the power play, Michigan's been battling. There's another shot followed up. Benjamin makes it 5-0.
Boy, Sandy's going to be frustrated because this is not her game, and it's not her fault. Another second shot. It's like they've got the magnets on their sticks. I mean, the puck is finding their stick every time. Michigan might have a bounce over or soft pass or a miss pass or.
Well,
I'm a firm believer that a game like this is important at the beginning of the season to get your mind right and don't think it's going to be easy.
well, it's a good lesson, of course, as you said, beating a AAA team. Last week, you might get that chest puffed out and say, you know what, maybe we are good. Maybe we're a top 5 team instead of a top 10 team. And you come in the next week and you give up 5 in the first 20, and you think, well, and you don't want it to go the other way, right? You don't want it to be like, well, maybe we're not that good. Well, no, Michigan's had opportunities, but Ned, as you said, they're just kind of fighting the puck right now.
Yeah, absolutely fighting the puck.
Well, what did you have for shots there, Ned?
I had 17-4, Michigan down.
Okay, well, I was going to say our discrepancies are not bad. I had 16-5.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Close enough. It's like the polls. The error is 3 to 4%.
Yeah, margin of error plus or minus 2.
I had a couple undecided shots. So, God. Oh man, that is unsettling to the old coach.
No.
I didn't expect that at this point.
So what is the message now? Going in again, you don't want to go one way or the other. You just got to say, guys, obviously wasn't our period, but how do you get them to start clawing back?
Play our game. Just play within yourself. It's not an individual game. Use and trust your teammates. You're good hockey players. You belong here, and let's just do our systems and settle in and do our jobs. And don't get too down. Don't get too up. Just like anything, they're happy now. There's going to be a chance for a real let up on their end and take advantage of that, So.
Yep. Well, the power play didn't look too bad. Obviously, Michigan almost had that goal on the doorstep. Couple of really close ricochets off pads, off sticks, off skates there in the blue paint. And, it's kind of a different story there as well. But when you notice the penalty kill and you notice the power play, what were your takeaways from that in the first period?
Oh, I was generally happy with the power play. I mean, we did have chances, and thankfully they only got the puck out once. We had it in their end the whole time, which was certainly in a game like this when it's 5-0 is a good sign. And I thought on the PK we did fine. They got one right at the very end, but we didn't have they didn't get a million shots, and it wasn't like they scored in the first 3 seconds or something. So I'm generally looking at this positively from the special teams.
And what does Michigan need to do on the defensive end? Obviously, most of the period was in their end. They had opportunities to clear. As you said, they were losing the puck battles at the blue lines on the top half of the half wall. What do they got to do to clean that one up, Ned?
I think they have to play with more urgency. I think they have to absolutely do whatever it takes to get it out of our end at the blue line. And I think they need to respect the speed of Windsor. I think they're a little shell-shocked. They can skate with these guys. They can't give them the same space, the gap that they're doing when they're coming in 3-on-2, 2-on-2, 2-on-1. They've got to close that gap and force the play. Otherwise, there's too many good shots. We're backing in too far. Sandy doesn't have a chance because of the screens. So, and then we've got to have people who are trailing pick up the trailers and clear those rebounds. If we do those things, and then we're out of the zone and we're not giving up the easy shots, and we're already matching them. So that would be my message. Just keep it simple. I believe in the KISS method of hockey, and that is keep it simple, students, and that's what you tell them.
Well, we will find out what happens in the next 20 minutes, but until then, Ned and I will step aside. We will catch our breaths, and we'll come back here to Yost with a fresh sheet of ice and a fresh mindset as Michigan is down 5-0 here early to the University of Windsor. As you said, shell-shocked and speed. That's how the Lancers have gotten this lead, but Michigan can fight back. We'll see how they do it as we come back with the second period in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, go blue. That's great. Game.
I'm going to quickly go downstairs, fact check. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because there's a couple of numbers I do not have.
Oh, so from the Windsor team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I'll be up as quickly as I can.
No. Did not expect this. It's hard to be a homer and be up when you're down getting your ass.
Yeah, they really. What happened?
Our lights on?
What?
Our lights on? Are these on?
Well, second period about to begin here at Yost. And the climb begins now. Michigan down 5-0. Most impressive, 5 different goal scorers for the Lancers.
Oh, breakaway.
Now here's another one. Good save.
Ooh, great save.
Coneth was right there to make another one.
You got to be into the game to make a save. Oh, we're just going to do back and forth. Yes! Back and forth breakaways, we'll take that one.
See, I don't even know why I'm here. That was perfect. Back-to-back breakaways in, and yes, you got it. You got it, Ned.
I'm just a homer. Oh, God, Julia, nice play.
Well,
Like I said, the goalie's got rigor mortis. That's only the 5th time the puck's come near her. Oh, man. Good. That's going to send a message to the team that what Tribb said is correct. So let's just stay with the plan.
well, Julia Lindahl got the first one. It's her 3rd year here at Michigan. She's an assistant captain. Lindahl gets her stick on it again. Leading by example is number 7.
From Minnesota.
Well, they know how to play hockey there, right?
That's right. They got that tournament with the flow competition. Oh, we got a penalty coming to them.
Yep, Michigan's going to hold on to it, about to get another extra attacker here.
I did not see it. It's interference. Big surprise. Somebody set a pick.
Well, it's going to be Bird. Bird's going to go to the box, Lizzie Bird.
Once she figures out which box.
Well, it can be confusing.
Oh yeah, they changed ends. Oh, now you got to get help opening the door.
Well, Michigan's second power play opportunity. They got a goal really quickly. 22 seconds in to the middle frame here.
Oh.
Lazar had it there for a moment, fought off her stick by Dion. Carbady, bank pass. Gustafson has it along the point. D-to-D pass. Michigan tries to center it right in front. There's another opportunity. Did it go? No, it did not. Kicks out to the wall.
I cannot believe how that can sit on the goal line like that and never go in. That's twice.
There's another good rip from the outside. That was Cummings. Well, you got to wonder if Holly Borrett has more appendages than 4.
Wow. I mean, how would that have been to have 2 quick goals that quick into this period to send a message? I told you they were likely to let up, but I didn't think it would be like that.
Well, Michigan can take advantage here. They have a minute and a half left of the extra attacker on the power play. Again, interference, the call to Lizzie Bird. Centering opportunity, good stick lift there by the Lancers. Michigan holds on to it. Working it in. Here's Lindahl. She has the first goal for the Wolverines. Center deflected.
Great try on the tip.
Carr
Flying
has it.
Tip.
She gets it. Oh, that one just fired wide. Long rebound comes out.
2-on-1.
Here's Hall. Yep, 2-on-1. Hall holds, fires. Poneth makes the save. Michigan can't find the puck just yet. Getting to it is Mailhot. Mailhot's going to hold on to it along the wall and just pin it there. Coming in to help is Ferris. Wolverines trying to find tape to tape. They don't. Smetani just dumped it in. 35 seconds left of the man advantage here. Michigan trying to get one final push. Ferris holds on to it, waiting for the offense to develop. 25 seconds left. Forechecking pressure. Peterson had it for a moment. Now she collects. She'll take it to the far side corner. Lindahl has it. 10 seconds. Gets it into the neutral zone. Here's a time to attack. 8 seconds left. Lindahl poked off her stick there by Coleman. Poneth tells us that it's now even strength, so Michigan cannot take advantage of another power play. Wolverines 0 for 2 today. Mailhot carries it in. Swanson, good little stick lift.
Oh.
Here's
Can't
Benjamin.
let him walk in like that.
No, you cannot. Benjamin had the last goal late in the first period for the Lancers. Here's Hansen. Hansen going around a couple of cones. It's going to be poke checked away there. Good shot. And Michigan, you can see the offense picking it up. Here's Benjamin carrying it in. It's going to be centered, deflected there by Hung. Hung's going to get taken off the puck.
Yeah, she's strong too. That's somebody stronger beating her off the puck there.
Hung's going to use her strength, pins it along the boards. Now with it is Gao. She fires it wide.
Field goal is no good.
Hopefully that's not the case tomorrow. Lancers trying for a centering opportunity. Here's Hung.
Clear.
Almost. Got her legs taken out as she tried to move the puck as well. One thing that's nice to see, though, is that you can definitely tell which one is Ava because of the tape.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. She was on the board at the Q too because of that on the display for the game. Let's see, it was her.
Oh, here's Latham.
Okay, we're playing in the wrong end again.
Yep.
This is trouble.
Oh, that shot's going to go wide. Gao again firing that one.
The good news is the puck's not getting the Sandy on everyone. They're blocking more shots, but they still can't clear this zone.
No, they can't. That time, though, they win that battle along the blue line, but then they lose the second one. Here's Peterson picking it up. Drops this one off. There's a shot. Poneth makes the save. Wraparound attempt's going to go in.
Oh.
Maggie Peterson gets her second of the game. Make it 6-1. Well, just when the first 3.5 minutes, Michigan looked like a different team coming out of the locker room, and then, as you said, Ned, the confidence and speed, Windsor just adjusted to it and made them play their game again.
Yeah, and dominating, especially on the pinch and the blue line, just killing them. Doesn't even get to the neutral zone for competition. It's right here. They just own the top of the defensive zone right here, like they're on a power play.
Almost. It looks like it. Latani. Well, Madison Holland gets the assist. She wears number 16. Poneth can't cover it up. That puck still loose. It's in the wild, picked up by the Lancers. Lancers far side circle. It's going to hit the side of the net. Michigan trying to mount some offense one more time. D-to-D pass. Gets it to the neutral zone. That was intended there by Black. She couldn't hold on to it. Here's Kolwich, though. Moves it ahead. Michigan needing some sense of urgency here. They get it across the blue paint and lose it soon after. Melhot picks it up. Melhot carrying it all the way to the end line, looking at her options, gives it back to the point to Dion. Dion, Melhot, just playing a game of catch, goes down low. Hall can't get it.
Okay, Ava.
Gargiulo glassing
smart
this
play.
one.
Well, cleared.
Yes, that works. Everyone has to tag up.
At least we can get it changed because we're at the mercy of the wrong. Oh,
Now
nuts.
player falls. Nuff goes
Nice
forehand
save,
back
Sam.
on Pana, making the save there. Falling to her seat.
Okay,
Goes
if
Rudd.
somebody doesn't catch her from behind,
Well,
she can really dangle there.
well, Carr had an opportunity, but yep, Benjamin was offside. Tried to drag the toe, and
Tough
this was
spot
a-
to do it at the blue line.
yep.
Use it as a third defenseman. Good job.
I always love when a player knows that they're early when they do that extra just toe drag and be like, no, I swear I touched the paint. See it all the time. Coming out of it, though, here's the Lancers. Axford got the scoring started. She tried to get an assist that time. That got deflected.
Smart play. She dropped it to her wing, so there was a total screen. Didn't get through, but okay. Here's our play setup.
Yeah,
Specialist Emily.
Yeah, Malashevsky carrying it in, gets rubbed off the puck.
Definitely angled out of there.
Still another battle at the end line. Carr's going to come around the net to play it, offering some resistance here. Latham moves it up ahead. It's going to be settled down by Axford. Axford moving around a defender. Gustafson tried to create some resistance. Wolverines still trying to get it out of their own end.
3 people on her, and she's holding it her own.
Well, that's just it. There was a partial change by the Lancers, and you didn't even know it. Yeah, just held the puck all to herself.
They're being very physical, and they're winning those battles. Angling us nicely, taking the space. Once again, lost at the blue line.
Patterson cycling it onto the stick here of Cherry. Cherry's been active around that end line. She's been working hard. Cherry picks it up now near the point, going into the slot, firing that one, blocked. Rebound comes out. It's going to hit the side of the net. Holland had it there. Michigan, good win on that one. It's going to go, though, the length of the ice. It'll be icing, but sometimes icing is a good play.
Give them a quick breather. They can't change. Windsor will obviously change.
Of course, in the first period, there was an icing on Windsor, and they didn't, keep the players on the ice. Michigan saying, you know what, even though it's a scrimmage, we're going to follow ACHA rules. This is the rules you'll play by. They will keep the ladies on the ice for an extra shift. Another face-off controlled here by Windsor. Here's Dion, rips it. That's going to be deflected just wide. Rebound comes out. Here's Dion settling it along the wall. Turnover. Good play there by Garbady.
Right at the blue line.
But again, another battle win. Here's Hall. Centered that one. Gervais was late getting to it. She gets to it now. Dion. Wow. D to D pass. There's a shot from the outside. Kick save there by Poneth.
Great save. Not sure how she saw it.
There's another one she sees all the way through. Good kick save. Dion firing that one. Dion last year only had a goal in 24 games, but that went with 6 assists. She likes to rip it from the outside and get those apples on the rebounds. Michigan has an opportunity, gets it back to center. No one home for it. Dion will pick it up for the Lancers. Tried to move it ahead there to Benjamin, just past her. Picked up here.
Nice reverse. Oh.
Well, there's a center in front. That was deflected. Good play there by Poneth. Keeps it out of the net. What she does see, she stops. That is almost a guaranteed given.
That is for sure.
And the one she doesn't see, she likes to cut down those ankles nicely. And
3-on-1.
Yep, here's an opportunity. Another one. That one, though, Nuff's just going to fire it glove side, and it's now 7-1.
She's going to pull herself, or we're going to switch it up and put Johns in.
Well,
Emma's coming into a tough job here. She hasn't warmed up since pregame. She's walking into a bee's nest here.
Yep, well, Emma Johns, second year here at Michigan. She earned her first collegiate shutout on January 21st, 5-0 win against Aquinas College.
Good goalie, great kid.
Of course, last year, Poneth had 4 shutouts. So, but that comes with veteran experience.
Yeah. Veteran presence, that's what I try to be. That's what happens when you get old.
See, you're the veteran presence. I'm just a glue guy. I'm just the effort guy that tries to keep things going and keep things moving.
I've tried to do your job. You're the one that's doing all the work here. I see your cut sheet and I think, man, I'm a lazy bum. I just go to practice and get to know everybody and play the game. But you're the one doing all the homework and memorizing all the last names.
And then, of course, Jim, who's running the technical side, he's the star, because without him, you wouldn't hear any of this.
That's right. It'd all be with smoke signals and semaphore.
Yeah, carrier pigeon, smoke signals. Yeah, we'll go through the whole gauntlet of technology that we would have. Oh, here's Holland. No, excuse me, that's Gow. Gow gives it up to the near side. Here's Hogan, feeling the pressure, shielding the puck. She'll just dump it in. It won't be icing. She crossed the timeline.
Here's where you hope that the new Twiner, even though you knew she was coming in, is going to inspire the team, that they've got a new young Twiner, so maybe the younger players or somebody's going to step up and say, look, we got to do better and support our goalie. We're not out here to get mashed.
Well, and obviously we don't know, it was Poneth was put in some precarious situations, but do you think that could be because they trust that she's back there and you can have a team that takes risks?
Oh, absolutely. When you know you've got a superstar back there, you can pinch, you can take risks that you normally would be trying to play no shot defense against. And yeah, so that's a mindset that, you know, and if you pulled her, you just need to switch something up. Well, that's not the situation here that she was pulled. We had planned on the split, but you definitely hope that there's a new attitude.
Well, so far so good. It's early. It's only a minute and a half of action so far for Emma Johns, who played for the Grand Rapids Griffins AA squad. She's a Grand Rapids native, a left coaster, not a west coaster. Another face-off win here for the Lancers. They're going to dump it down low. Chasing after it will be Mailhot. Mailhot battling. Gives us one up. Dion from the outside rips that one, and somehow, some way, no, it did not go through. Gervais gets it to it at the end line. Here's a shot from the outside. That was Coleman. Way wide, and rebound's going to come out to the near side. Mailhot shielding. Doing some good work here against Gustafson, the junior. But Dion will keep it in. Michigan doing a good job trying to force the issue here along the blue line, but Dion gets it through.
It's amazing to me how open their points are. I mean, they're really, really doing a nice job of isolating themselves and getting space.
Well, Michigan trying to muddle up the middle. Here's Coleman, rips it. That's going to be blocked by the Wolverines. It's going to come out to the near side. Gustafson trying to win. No, excuse me, that's not Gustafson. That's Gargiulo.
There it is, another blue line battle.
Well, the Wolverines, Gustafson coming in to help Gargiulo, and they're going to collide at the blue line again. At least the Wolverines they're losing the initial battle, but they're still trying to get their sticks on the puck to recover.
Yeah, there's no quit. It's just frustrating because you want the best for them. You know how hard they work.
Oh, sure. But again, this is why you schedule these teams, these practices. I mean, you could tell on the coach's show at Regents Field earlier this week.
Yeah.
Jenna, she was like, her eyes lit up. Like, yeah, this is going to be a great exhibition game. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves. Another good shot from the outside there by Matani, the Winnipeg, Manitoba native. But again, when you're just watching it here on Arbor Broadcasting, it always happens at Regents Field. You can go and enjoy a good meal and catch the coach's show live if you want. But you could tell her eyes just lit up like, oh yeah, I'm so glad they're finally coming up across the bridge. It's going to be great. She's been wanting to schedule this one for a while, it seemed like, just seeing the smile on her face. And you can see why. Again, the speed, you got to adjust to it, so you got to be gap sound. Your passing has to be crisp. We haven't really seen that so far.
Yeah, you got to beat the best, play the best to be the best. So.
Yep. That one's going to go wide, picking this one up. Be Carr. Carr moves it ahead. Malashevsky over skates. Matani moves that one ahead. Axford just behind her. Michigan gets it back to center.
Here,
Well, good opportunity there. Good effort by Flazar. Couldn't do anything there. 6 minutes left here in the period. Michigan's only given up, though, 2 goals here in the second. Got one back, so it's a better better period of sorts.
Better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there isn't a little let up on Windsor, but Michigan's answered the call. There's some urgency.
Well, Michigan's going to, here's Rudd creating some resistance. Good drop-off pass. There's a shot. Good save there by Johns. Can't hold on to it. She does there, though.
Great save because we were pretty backed in there. They had done the drop pass, and that's a tough play on a goalie.
We've seen the drop pass a couple of times this period coming in through. As you said, it's a natural screen, and the way these ladies from Windsor and from Canada can dangle, they can just pull back and fire it to the opposite side and try to get an easy goal. We've seen that a handful of times. There's another centering opportunity. Johns makes the save. The sophomore doing a good job. Here's Gervais, though, firing that one, blockered away. Hall will pick it up. Michigan getting an opportunity. Coming with it. Lindahl had it there for a moment, tried to center it back up and through, and Gordon was just a hair late. Coming with it now is Darcy Hall, drops it off. Back to Hall. That was Latham who gave it to her. Hall's just going to survey it. Under 5 minutes left here in the second period. Michigan, another opportunity for Lindahl, pushing it ahead. She'll chase after it. Michigan's going to get a partial change behind. It's going to be 2 on, 2 off.
She's in a late part of her shift, too. She's gassed.
Oh, yeah, you can tell she's trying to work, but also has eyes for the bench. There she goes, gets well-needed rest. Wolverines battling for it at the half wall, coming out with it. Is Mailhot. Mailhot has it. It's going to get the breakout going.
Nice pinch. At this point, Good D doesn't win this game. You got to pinch.
Yep. Ferris did a good job on that one. That one will be dumped in. McGough tried to center it. No one was home. Benjamin, who has a goal today, tried to center that one. Last year, she had 8 goals for Windsor. Of course, Maggie DeWolf-Russ had 5. There was another one. That's a shot. Here's Nuff, and then John's going to make the save and hold on to it. Just under 4 minutes left here in the second period. 3:55 in a 7-1 game.
Well, at least they're consistent. We have, right, at this point, they have the same number of shots, 17-4, that I had at the end of the first.
Well, and here's the best part. I had 17 as well. But I have 5 for the Wolverines. So, again, that margin of error is going to come into play.
Sure.
Wolverines battling Nuff. Going to be giving up. Coleman centers that one. John's got a stick on it. Wolverines try to get this one out. Dion will keep it in. Dion is a heck of a defenseman. She's just been riding that blue paint, playing hard, playing tough. She's been defending the point as if she was playing in the PWHL. She's doing a good job. Again, battling there at the blue line. Michigan couldn't get anything going. Cummings is now going.
Wow, they come across fast.
Yes, they do. Here's Swanson.
Oh. That could actually be more than 2.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think Danny's going to do anything controversial. He's talking to her, though.
Well,
check from behind, head first into the boards. That's dangerous. It's one of the injuries we get the most are concussions, and that's nothing you want to mess with.
Olivia Nuff's going to go in for roughing, so it's only going to be 2 minutes. But the Wolverines, who have not scored on the power play yet, get a third opportunity here. We hope that's the charm. Of course, they had one early in the period when Bird went in for hooking. Well, Johns will keep this one alive.
You give her a save on that?
No. I know, that's a legit question, though, Ned.
As an official scorer, I don't know what, but as a coach, I wouldn't give her a save on that.
Well, see, that's where I've always, and I'm so glad you said that, because coaches are like, no, shots from that far out, you just play, no. So that's always the rule of thumb I've gone by.
Okay, that works for me.
Oh, here's Flazar battling for it in the corner. Coming in to help is Hansen.
We've got a lot of fans right there in the tunnel. There must be a game after this with the men's game. There we go. Oh!
Well,
one little save.
Coming in is Hansen. Top of the circle. Circled in. There's a shot. And going to be gobbled up and held onto there by Borit. Minute left here in the extra attacker, the power play. Again, roughing the call on Olivia Nuff. Nuff played in 27 games last season for Windsor. She's from Stouffville, Ontario.
Wow, 27 games. That's a lot of games.
That is a lot, yeah.
In college.
Yes, it is. I was going to say that's a full season and then playoffs in high school.
Windsor's having a little trouble holding on to their sticks now.
Oh, here's Michigan getting an opportunity to attack.
Yeah,
Ferris.
drop it back. There you go. Set it up. Set it up.
Swanson. Lindahl. Lindahl carries it in. Slot fired. Oh, kick saved away. Almost tipped in there by Malashevsky.
Little misdirection. That was sweet.
28 seconds left here in the extra attacker. Another centering opportunity that was intended for Carr, and that's going to go the length of the ice, just as good as a clear.
Emily setting her up. That was a nice try. Quick stick, got it.
Well, 10 seconds left, and coming out of the box will be Nuff. Michigan just trying to get it in. Swanson just taps it. Lindahl will chase it down, and coming out of the box now is Nuff.
Got Sam right there.
There it is. Stick got lifted. Michigan, Lindahl. Good play there. That would have been a dead-on breakaway for Windsor. And Hogan. Carr over skates. Now she'll get to the puck. Here's an offensive push. 40 seconds left. Just dumped in. Played there by Borit. Michigan centered it
Here we
right
go,
there
here
for
we go,
Hung.
here
Here's
we
an
go.
opportunity right off the bench. That was Bobby, the freshman.
Yeah.
The shot got deflected. Bobby picks up the rebound, trying to go. Good shield there by Mailhot. McGuff gets it down to the half wall. Back to McGuff. 15 seconds left. McGuff fires. That's going to be a kick save and held on to.
Ricky Bobby with a good drive to the net. Oof. She got greeted with the head dunk at the end. Welcome to the bigs.
Yep, played at Little Caesars AA last year. Also is a honey baked product, so she's seen a lot of good competition. Has Bobby.
Well, she's going to eat it, just kill the penalty.
Yep.
I mean, the period.
Yep, well, that's the smart play. You had under 10 seconds left. You pin it along the boards.
Yep.
Well, Ned, what do you have for shots here?
I have 18 for them, the bad guys, and 8 for us.
Well, there you go.
Oh, are you close?
We got both for Michigan right.
Okay.
I had 17 for Windsor, so still in that margin of error.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to report this to the staff. I tend to do that for their between period talks.
Well, of course, last period it was just, hey, let's find our feet, and you did. Let's recap the scoring for you. It was 22 seconds into the period, unassisted, was Julia Lindahl getting a goal, the third-year player out of Plymouth, Minnesota. And again, you look at her awards. She was all-season second team in 2022. She was on the rookie team in 2022. And the ACHA all-rookie second team that year. She won the Rookie of the Year award here for Michigan, and she was the Offensive Player of the Year that year. And she showed it there early in the second period. But what is the mindset now? I mean, obviously, you want to keep it close, but you still want to work on a couple of things. The effort, though, was there in the second period that we saw that was maybe lacking in the first period.
Yeah, Tribs has made one of our focuses to compete, to show the effort, whether you're winning, losing, or anything like that. And now we're going to see maybe a little conditioning, a little bit of resolve, a little bit of the compete, bring it. And, I mean, that was an improvement from the first period. If we can improve every period all season long, we're doing what we're supposed to do. So, she's going to make sure we don't see any quit and take note of that. And hopefully rally around a young new twiner in the net. So.
Yeah. Well, Johnson's looked good. She came in about halfway through the period.
Yep.
And, has gotten tested a little bit. Not as much, though, as Pondit, but Emma Johns came in, looking pretty, sure of herself. And as you pointed out when she came in, the defense is rallying around her as well.
Yeah, they want to see her do well. She's a good goalie. It's a tough situation. Feel bad for Sandy, but, that's what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think they showed that and got a little stronger that period. So we'll see. I mean, at the Windsor end, she's probably trying some different things too. They're up. They can try some things that they wouldn't do, some combinations. And they're probably not putting the metal to the pedal as hard as they could. So we'll just come out of this with a respectful showing at the end that we never quit.
Yeah. Well, as you said, if you can get better every 20 minutes you're on the ice, every shift, you do a little bit more, That's something to hang your hat on. And again, dealing with this speed, don't think the Michigan players realized how fast Windsor was, but they adjusted to it in the middle frame. Now they're going to be settled in, maybe play a little bit more confident than you did in the first 20. Second 20 was definitely a different story, and we'll see what happens in the final 20 here at Yost. As of right now, though, the Wolverines are trailing 7-1. Michigan did get a goal, though, by Julia Lindahl. That was to make it 5-1. Again, 22 seconds into the period. Then after that, it was the second goal of the night by Maggie Peterson, and that was about 5.5 minutes after that. And then, well, 4 minutes after that, it was a goal by Olivia Nuff. And that is how we got to 7-1. We will step aside, though, catch our breath. We'll come right back, though, in about 10 minutes or so for the final 20 here at Yost. Again, your score after 2, Windsor 7, Michigan 1. We'll be right back here on Arbor Broadcasting.
Enjoy a cold snack.
All right, welcome back to Auburn Broadcasting. I'm Ben Sloggy, joined with Ned
Glisten.
Glisten.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, I got you, Ned. I've done my research. I know how to say your last name. We're good.
That's good because nobody else in the world does. My dad always corrected people saying Glycin, and I said I'm tired of correcting people. Whatever you want to. I've been called worse, so we'll go with it.
I was gonna say I have one of those last names too. You look at it and you just give up. You're just like, I don't even know.
You ever see the SNL skit where the guy who usually does the basketball is looking at the jersey with all consonants and no vowels and says, I'm not even going to say that.
Yep. I was going to say, when people see Sloggy on a sheet of paper, they're like, no, thank you. Oh, here's Nuff. Nuff gets it to center. Michigan, of course, trailing 7-1. It's been mostly Windsor as they come through attacking again. Elkboom just fires that one wide. Garbady coming down to get this one out. Tried to board that one out, and it's going to be kept in by Nuff.
At the blue line.
At the blue line, yep, that's been a common theme tonight.
It's like it's not a line flat. It's like a mountain for us to climb.
So is there any, since you're a coach, Ned, is there any drills that you can institute?
Oh, yeah, we focus on that a ton. Ooh, that was off the pipe.
Yep.
Yeah, there's battles. It's just a battle and having to win the battle and the mental toughness. And our defense is taught, if there's trouble there, they're high off the glass because it's really hard to stop it high off the glass.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're just pinching, and we got it by there a little high off the glass. So, yeah, there'll be a lot of focus on that this week for sure.
Well, Gow carried it in. Good poke check, gets it off her stick. That was Carr.
See, they're outmanning us there, too. They
Yep.
had 4 at that spot, and it doesn't hurt them because it's going into their offensive end. That's the fun end.
Yep. Well, and that's just it. Like, I mean, they're sending help. We saw in the second period there was a line change, but it was just one person taking on 3. They're confident in their stick abilities. There's a shot. Saved. Rebound comes out.
She
It's
didn't
still
know it was
loose. She
there.
has no idea where it is, but Johns makes 2 big saves. Maybe she has extra appendages. Kind of like Borit. Borit somehow had extra appendages, but not anymore. And if it wasn't for Borit somehow getting skates and pads, that's going to be tripping. But, Michigan's been robbed of 2 goals. It really should have been 7-3 right now.
Yeah, that's for sure on those in-close ones, open nets that they missed.
Going to the box will be McGough for tripping.
She brought a little of that McGruff attitude. That was a message. That's fine at this point to play strong.
Do you remember the old jingle
No.
for the crime dog?
No. Oh, God, that's
There's
an open net.
opportunity. Yep, that's John's. Oh, they're going to say it went through.
Oh, geez, I thought she had it.
I thought she had it too.
She came across nicely. It must have slipped under. Well, that gets a PK off the hook.
Well, that was 6 seconds into the PK.
6 seconds.
Second power play goal of the night for the Lancers. Yeah, Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. I remember that as a kid.
You could sing the
I could
sing the national anthem. I think
Oh,
you
God,
could.
no, I could not do that. No way. I'll take that 5 that you're slipping me, Ned, for that Scruff McGruff thing. I was going to say, there's not enough money in the world to sing the national anthem. I couldn't do it. Here's Hall, tries to center it. No. Puck comes back to the slot. Michigan gets a stick on it. Here come the Wolverines, getting it out of their own end.
Nice patience.
Yeah, that was Bobby. As you said, you were doing some quick calculations in between the intermission. 6 of the 9 freshmen have played so far tonight. What have you seen from the freshmen tonight out of the 6 that you've seen?
I really like the effort. I think they're maybe a little overwhelmed with the competition, the speed and the confidence to just put it on net or dump it in or something like that. But you know, they have the skills. It's, you know, this is a big, no matter where they played, this is a big jump.
Yeah, well, there's Dilla sending it to Hung. Hung couldn't get a stick on it. It was tied up there by Coleman.
Windsor's doing an impressive job of out-muscling us. We've got strong players that are getting out-muscled.
Benjamin firing that one. It's going to go wide. Gustafson getting a body on it.
And they're just physical, and the stick checks are just Canadian.
Now there's Hung. She'll dump it in, chase after it herself. Allows Michigan to get 4 on and 4 off. Almost 5 minutes have gone by here in the third period.
It's going to be a quick period the way the referees have put away the whistles.
Yep.
It's good.
Yep. Well,
skate.
As you said, you know, if there's extra time on the ice, what can people look forward to?
We're going to go 3-on-3 overtime.
Yep.
No matter what the score is, and then if there's time left after that, going to go with a 3-man shootout just to get some practice for leagues. And since it's a scrimmage, everybody can work on something they want to work on.
Well, here's Gao on the far side firing that one. That was high over the shoulder. Phoebe Gao making it 9-1.
That's a situation where one carrying in on 3, somebody needs to step up and challenge that rather than back in. That's a situation where on the bench we'd be yelling numbers just to make her world a little less easy.
Now Gordon losing the face-off draw. Lynn tried to get a stick on it, just out of reach. Windsor again on the attack. There's a shot. Johns gets a blocker on it. That was Cherry who fired it. There's another one deflected in front. Johns gets a pad on it, gets another one on the rebound. Lancers just keeping this one in, looking very much like the first period where they only played basically 100 feet. Lindahl trying to create some offense. Good stick check, though, by Windsor.
They are so good at getting a quick shot off, too. No matter where they are, they're putting it on net. And we've got to learn to do that. This is a good example for us.
Well, Michigan's going to try to the near side now. Rudd chasing after it, so does Lindahl. She pokes it. Hall will settle it down for Windsor. Mitani had it there for a moment. Gordon comes out with it. Just dumps it in. Michigan's going to complete their line change behind the play. Here's Coleman. Stops, reverses direction here on the near side. Coleman going to use her speed. Long, steady strides into the offensive zone. Mailhot. Yep, back to Coleman. Coleman just trips, lost her footing. I think if she got a stick on it and better footing, that one could have been in.
Yeah, she was going to rip it.
Yep. Here's Carr. Gustafson. Tried to pass. Another soft pass gets intercepted. Here's Benjamin. Benjamin closed out the first period with a goal. Mailhot gives it back to Benjamin.
They've got points sneaking in.
Dion ripped from the outside.
Good save.
John's got a glove on it. She didn't see that one, but she got a glove on it.
Nice breakout. There we go.
Here's Carr. Stick checked. Really love the play of Dion. 21 for Windsor. She's been incredible. Devin Dion from Surrey, British Columbia.
Oh, we're going to get a rough.
Yep.
That's Kara's second. Oh, I like her bringing the physicality. We just got to stay out of the box. But at this point, work on special teams.
No.
There we go.
Yep, she was in there for roughing in the first period and on the high stick here in the third. It's her third year with the Wolverines, had 20 pins last year. She's good for 4 tonight. Here's Bird, walks that one in, good shot underneath the glove, but John's got a piece of it. With it now is Cherry, drops this one off. Holland keeps it on the far side.
Perimeter is good. That's what we say. Keep them out there. Now
Drops it.
Backdoor
Peterson,
one-timer.
There's a shot. Yep, Holland firing that one. Good save there by Johns.
see, that's what they're working on. They're trying to get that isolation on that far side with somebody who can rip a one-timer.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you can see it. They're just playing the points, playing the perimeter, and finding an open look. There's another step-in shot there by the Lancers. It'll be cleared by the Wolverines, but stepping into that shot was Elkboom. 45 seconds left of the penalty kill. The Wolverines have not gotten a power play pelt tonight. 2 for 2 are the Lancers. Bird carrying it all the way in. Gives it up to Hogan on the near side. Hogan back to the point. Morrow gives this one up back to Morrow. Good
Nice.
stick check there.
Quick.
Now
quick
Leszewski.
hands.
Yeah, she saw that one all the way through. Here's Hung coming in, trying to get a stick on it. Moved ahead. Here's Gao firing another one. Johns
no
stopped
idea.
that one.
I don't have us with a shot this period, do you?
Nope, not yet.
We're saving it.
Well, 7 seconds left here in the extra attacker. And Kolwich will come out of the box. Mailhot on the near side, tying up Hung. Michigan gets it to center. Kolwich coming out of the box. 5-on-5. Here's Kolwich. Can she lead the attack? Pushes it ahead and just gets rubbed right off the puck. I mean, this is really good hockey by Windsor.
She's gonna get a hold.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna give it to Windsor.
No, the official just pointed
To Cole?
to Kolwich. She's going back in, I think.
He was calling 18, I thought blue. They're both going.
Well,
Rick, the referee, was calling 18 blue. He's talking to her now. That's what he called.
well, yeah, Kara.
Kara got a punch. I hit her. I saw her punch in the face. Yeah. Well, that's even up. I see. We're going to go 5-on-5.
Yep.
Maddie's going in off the ice. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I see that.
That's never good.
No. The sophomore from Northville, Michigan. Another honey-baked product. The rink's not letting her go.
No, having trouble with the doors.
Well, it looks, I mean, she's holding an ice bag in her left hand.
Oh, okay.
So,
Your eyesight's younger than mine.
yeah, but see, I have my advantage is I have glasses, so it magnifies. So she might just be getting fresh ice, but she is kind of gingerly walking off. So,
Yeah, probably taking herself out of the play.
yeah.
Just a scrimmage.
Yep.
She came in through halfway through the season last year. It was a nice addition. Well, so we're going to go 4-on-4. A little more space, a little more room.
Well, and I think that's the right call, making it 4-on-4 if it was offsetting penalties. But again, here's speed.
Yeah, she gives herself an area, an area pass to herself.
Yep.
Wow.
Here's Dion. Moves it back, Benjamin, and of course someone slides into the slot. That was Coleman.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
Here we go.
Ava G. She's got hands.
Gargiulo carrying it all the way in, gets taken to the corner. Tried to pass that one out. I think that was intended for Hansen, just off her stick. Now here's Nuff looking for her second of the game.
Much better there, our gap. We did a much better job of making it so she has nowhere to go.
Benjamin carrying the puck through the slot, leaves it for Latham. Michigan still chasing it. Latham's going to settle it down, gives it back up along the wall. Here's Benjamin. A lot of these Lancers just float through the ice with speed, like just ease and space, just finding out where to go.
Yeah, I think they're using the boards and the bounces off the boards at our home arena better than we are.
Yeah.
And good hockey intelligence. Wow.
Oh, here's Bird.
Backed
There's
in.
a shot. And there's another one.
Man. Speed. Just backing in.
And that's just it.
Good shot.
Bird with a nice wrister. The only player that has multiple goals today for the Lancers is Maggie Peterson. She accounts for 2, and then you have 8 other goal scorers.
You got to love that as a coach.
Yeah. So Bird unassisted, making it 10-1. Peterson, as we said, has 2 goals today. She's going to carry the puck to the wall. Gordon battling for it there. She loses her edge, gets right back. The Lancers take 3 to the wall to help out Peterson. Coleman now with it. Coleman finding space, drops this one off.
And it's not a power play. It's 4-on-4, right?
Yeah.
You count the same eye as I am?
Well, but again, that's just it. These lady Lancers know just how to find space. They float to it. So back to full strength.
Good
It's going to
save.
be a shot from the outside by Morrow, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey with 8:13 left here in the third. Now the funny thing was, and I say funny, there was 5 goals in the first period, 2 in the second, and we already have 3 here in the third for Windsor. So if they're testing something, testing maybe a wrinkle in their system, they're just everything's working for them tonight.
Yeah.
Here's a wraparound attempt, and that one almost got shoved in by Axford. That would have been her second, but Michigan got a stick on it. Here's Carr. Another shot. That was blocked in front. Flazar gets it ahead. That was Carr. Bird takes her off the puck. She's the latest goal scorer. Tried to move it ahead to Gao. Gao has a goal today as well.
Wow. They're all over us.
Yep. Again, just using that speed. They smother the boards. They fight hard along the edges.
That's going to be an ice.
Yep. Only our 3rd icing today, though, overall. 1 on Windsor, 2 on Michigan.
That's pretty good. I never kept track of that stat. You've got a good memory.
Well,
I do know how many shots we've had this period. That one's easy. Big fish egg, 0.
yeah, well, Michigan their opportunities have been few and far between. There's another one. John's got his pad on it, and that's going to be another one for the Lancers. Lancers now have, what, 13?
I have 14 shots.
You have 14?
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot to learn from. Here's Coleman. Gives it up. Good bank pass.
Oh,
Here's Gervais. Oh, fired that one just
Man,
high and wide.
Shoot it. Look at how hard these shots are. The passes to each other.
Well, here's Bobby.
She'll fight.
Yep. I like the way she shielded the puck, too, to allow help to come in. That was Swanson.
Front, right there.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, good pass, good pass.
Michigan starting to feel a little comfortable. There was Swanson screening in front. Puck goes behind the net. Wolverines, the defense bailing early. They know the speed is there. So is that the right play when you see something like that, or would you like to see the far side, or the far side defender go up towards the half wall to try to pinch and make a play there?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, being aggressive is not going to hurt you because
Right.
you're down so much. So we would give right now. Oh, there's a penalty coming on Michigan.
Yep.
We would give the total green light on any pinch.
But let's say the game's like, let's say it's 3-1 instead of 10-1. In that scenario, what would you have preferred to see the defender on the far side of the ice do when you see the puck cycle out towards the corner? Do you want her still to play the point, or do you want her to go up towards the half wall and try to make a?
At 3-1, you're up, you're down.
Let's say you're down.
They'll move in.
Yeah.
And there's flags for what allow you to do that, like if the player has their head down or if they have their back to you or something like that, which will be a release to say you can be extra aggressive. But anytime you're down like that, you need a goal. Then you want, especially with the speed we have on defense, you want them to slide in and help out the offense.
Well, Bobby's in the box.
I didn't see.
Yeah, didn't see the infraction.
I didn't see the. Maybe we're going to hear the call.
Huh?
Grace Bobby. Called for slashing.
Slashing.
Okay, so slash is the call.
Well, she learned a little from who she's playing against.
Well, Benjamin picks up the rebound, gives it up to the point. With it now is Matani, back to Benjamin. Benjamin cycling it down. She
Nice
gets it
give
on a
and
one-touch,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
That give and go was there.
Yeah.
Michigan can't earn the clear, though. Minute 15 left.
If you're Windsor coach, you've got different people out here on your. Oh my gosh!
Woo.
That hit a pipe.
Yeah, it hit the crossbar on the deflection.
A nice tip. You're using different people on your power play just to give them a chance. Oh wow!
Well, here's Windsor again. 51 seconds left of the extra attacker. Lancers.
Ava went head on, and that forecheck head first into the backboards.
Yep. No, here's Coleman. I hope Ava's okay.
Letting them walk in, can't do
Yep.
that.
Nope. Enough with another good wrister. That one's just going to go wide. Picking up that rebound is Morrow.
Look how fast they get to those points to keep that puck in the net, in the zone.
Yeah, they do a great job. They really do.
Oh, there we go. We're going to call that a shot on net.
Hey, why not?
I don't care what the scorekeepers officially say.
It's okay. I won't say otherwise. That looked pretty good. The goaltender's not there. It's a goal, right? And that one's going to be a goal right in front.
Just backed in 3 players. At some point when that starts to happen, we have to get mad enough to just bulldoze them and move them out of there. I think we're a little shell-shocked right now. And that's another power play goal for them.
Yeah, that's
right?
3 for 3.
Oh, that's not going to make Joe happy.
Well, again, this is the final exhibition game. Of course, we'll start the season on October 3rd against Maryville, right here at Yost. 3 days later, McKendree comes to town. That'll be a 12:35 game. McKendree's a good squad as well.
Yeah, 2 tough teams from the St. Louis area. We'll be driving out there and hopefully back at Nationals, too.
Ooh, oh, that was a deflection center, and Nuff will pick it up for Windsor here. 3:40 left in the period. Of course, Michigan in January will play Adrian. It's always a fun little battle when you go to Arrington Ice Arena.
Yeah.
Home, as I say, to the most obnoxious goal horn in the country, but
It's up there, but I don't know. The one at Lake State is pretty tough.
I was going to say Lake State, that's kind of obnoxious.
Grand Valley is, I get tired of that stupid,
You don't like
barge horn or
Yeah.
whatever you want to. That's a trip. We're gonna sit short here in a second.
Yeah,
Careful, we get 2 of them.
almost. I was going to say, you know who has I mean, it's from an 18-wheeler. It's not like a foghorn or anything like that, but Houghton, D Stadium, they have one where it's a crank as well, and they just let a kid crank it for a good solid 90 seconds or more after a goal.
Sounds like a World Cup game or something.
Yeah, and you're just like, okay, can we please not? Sydney Black's going to be the one in the box there for tripping.
Sid, I call her. That's a good hockey name. Got to respect that. Sid the Kid.
I was going to say, it's worked out.
Oh, open. Oh.
So you guys didn't want to give her 87, you gave her 14 instead, huh?
We actually didn't have an 87. We try to use numbers we have.
Well, sure.
We don't have a bottomless pit for our...
No. The question is, would she even accept the jersey?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her about how much she likes the nickname or anything.
Right.
I usually have to worry about that with not upsetting them, but that one's pretty mild. I haven't covered it yet.
And there's another shot.
Boy, they are just missing that back corner by a hair. They are really dialed in.
Yeah, those scopes are looking good. Here's Nuff, gives it back up to Dion. Coleman just out of reach. Michigan swiping at it. That was Swanson, the senior from Traverse City. There's Boom again. Johns found a way to get a pad on it. 50 seconds left to Sydney Black's tripping call, and there's 1:46 left here in this game. Michigan trails by 10.
I believe that one of the games Windsor played, the opponent put 49 shots on their goalie. We're definitely approaching that number.
Well, we're holding strong at 14. If we counted the one that went in, that's at least what I have total.
Oh, for the period?
No, just total in the game.
Oh.
I have 14 in the game. In the period, I don't have a single one just yet.
Oh, no. I'm talking about on Windsor has on us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're laying down. Okay.
I mean, we're getting close to 60 shots on our goal.
Yeah. Well, again, as we've said, it's been a 100-foot game tonight for the Lancers. They've been mostly in the offensive end, and in the first period looking like the third period. They're just tilting towards the front of the building. 20 seconds left in the man advantage for Windsor. And coach.
Be a victory to get out of here without giving up a goal in the power play.
Yeah, you get one power play pelt. That's something you can hang your hat on. And Black's going to come out, so the power play pelt for the Wolverines exists. Here's Black. Oh, could have gotten it, but better play there by Matani to keep it away from her.
Good job protecting the puck with her body.
Yeah, seen that a lot from Windsor tonight. Here's Black.
See, they know they got numbers, so she's aggressive and takes it right out.
Yep. Well, here's Kolwich. She'll just flick it in. Allows Michigan to get 4 on and 4 off. Black, of course, who came out of the box is the freshest, so she'll offer some forward-checking resistance. Here's Dilla, another freshman. Rhea Dilla from Ludington, Michigan, another product of the Grand Rapids Griffins AA team.
Cycling. Ooh.
Well, that was a good look there by Hansen.
Let's see, we got numbers. Somebody needs to step
Well,
up.
7 seconds left. Don't give up a goal here. Wrap around attempt, centered in front. That one fired wide. Gow almost got her second of the game, but that'll do it. Michigan unfortunately falls to Windsor 11-1, but again, you watch the coaches show, and Coach Tribbiano was excited to get this one scheduled because it was going to be a tough contest, and it proved to be that in spades.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Now, this is where we're going to have a little fun.
Looks like we're going to play
3-on-3.
a little more, actually. We're going to have a 5-minute overtime.
5-minute 3-on-3, and then maybe a shootout. I'm not sure how much the goalies want to go out there. I had 52 shots against.
Ugh. Well, that's a lot. That is a handful. Almost 20 a period. But as we said, October 3rd, Maryville comes in, and then 3 days later, McKendree comes in. The Maryville game here at Yost will be at 8:05. McKendree will be 35 minutes past noon. Catch the action right here, though, on Arbor Broadcasting, your home for Michigan women's hockey.
Yeah, going to probably give up a road trip that weekend to stay here and see that. That's a big weekend. The starters start the season officially and all. It should be fun. Hopefully, a better result for us. It'll be tough competition.
Well, we saw how fast Windsor was when it was 5-on-5 and 4-on-4.
There's going to be a lot of room.
I was going to say it's going to be a lot of room for these Lancers.
We need to practice this, though, against somebody other than ourselves. This is how, we want to be ready for this.
Well, let's see.
So we got Keegan out there with Julia and Emily. So 2 forwards and our defenseman.
Yep. And as of right now, Windsor is countering with the same. Their defenseman is Maggie Matani. One of their forwards is Sierra Morrow. And the other one is number 16, Madison Holland.
Oh, they're switching ends. Yeah, we have to do that too. So good for Tribs. That's how we do our overtime with the switched end, so we got a bad change. Tough change.
Let's make some noise.
Scorekeeper's got a good sense of humor. We're in the 4th period.
Well, it works.
That's sad. That's the highlight of the humor of the game. Oh, come on.
Well, here's Matani using that space.
Yeah,
Okay.
walking right in.
Holland now with it.
Boy, she was lined up for a one-timer.
Morrow back to Holland.
Look at wide open in front.
Yep. Yeah, Michigan's being caught floating just around that defensive zone, leaving a player right in front of the net.
Here
Here's
we
a
go.
good look. Malashevsky all alone walking in. Malashevsky backhand lifted. Rebound!
Yes, with the trailer. That is a hustle play right there. Good for Julia. A hustle play.
Lindahl with her second of the game. Last year she had 12 goals, 13 assists in 24 games.
Good breakout pass, and then she fouled it, and good for Emily to make a nice move and leave it there for the rebound. Open net.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Now I think I'm surprised we're not. Well, I think, what are we off at 9? That's probably why. We're going to do the shootout now because we've only got 2 minutes left. Let's see. I'm going to double check my calendar here.
Well, while you do that, Johns is out. Sandy Poneth is back in net, and it will be a shootout. Jaden Cherry from Surrey, British Columbia will be the first one out for Windsor.
I think she played it for real. I think we have the ice maybe till 9:35. That doesn't make sense. It must be wrong on the count because otherwise we probably would have played a little longer, although we're probably pretty tired. Okay, so here's money in net for Michigan.
Well, Cherry goes. Good poke check there by Poneth. She was not going to be fooled.
She's not happy right now, so she's gonna bring it. She is a competitor. She's a gamer. She does not like to give up goals or lose. That was great. Struck like a cobra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Katie Cummings.
She's got just a great shot. She may not make a move. She may just rip it.
Now there she goes. Nice. She stops and lifts.
Wow, good for her.
Katie Cummings makes it look easy. Put that one on TikTok.
Barred down, and she worked this summer on her shot and everything else. Good for her. That was awesome. That was a big league breakaway shot.
That was nice. And to stop on a dime like that in the blue paint, gorgeous.
She's quick. So the new thing now, of course, is to come in slower, which was the opposite of what we used to do. Nice save. Got the glove on it.
Yeah, Poneth got a glove on it. That was Alkboom who fired it. Yeah, it's like, you're right, though. Normally, when I was growing up, and obviously, you have a couple of years on me, but yeah, guys would just go in.
Fast as you could.
Yeah, guns blazing.
Yep. Not that way. The pros really slow it down now a lot. Now here's Hands, boy.
Here's Carr. Avoids the poke check and sends it in.
Oh, good for her. Good for her. This is going to give us a nice positive lift.
Sammy Carr from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, second year. She won Rookie of the Year last year. Had 18 points in 24 games. Made that one look easy.
Yeah, you think, oh, here's Gervais.
Yep.
Ricky's coming in. She can shoot it. She can shoot the puck.
Yeah, Gervais did that in regulation as well.
Right over Sandy's hand. And that was her glove.
Yep, she got the scoring started for Windsor. Did Gervais on the power play. So this will be the last shooter.
Lucy. All right. Here's another set of hands here.
Hansen. Just fought the puck. That's going to go wide.
Yeah. That was not how she laid that out.
Well, nice goals by Cummings and Carr.
Yeah. If they were keeping it up there, it would actually be what? 12 to 3 now? We scored twice and they scored once.
Yeah. But good rebound though there by Sandy Ponnet though, looking really good. Had the poke check, had a glove save. You know, of course, Gervais with that quick shot just beat her, but redeemed herself in her own right. Probably going to sleep a little bit easier tonight at stopping those two on the shootout.
I agree. Yep. That's good. And here's one of the coolest things about hockey, the ceremonial handshake after.
Well,
that was fun, Ben.
It was fun.
Appreciate you standing in for Mark. Tell him he's going to have to re-earn that starting spot. All the work you guys do, I really appreciate it. I'm super pleased to be able to be part of it.
Well, I was going to say, we care about the product, obviously. You know, we want to make sure that everyone enjoys the game here on Arbor Broadcast. Hopefully you enjoyed me and Ned going back and forth. I know I enjoyed it. It was a good time had by me.
Yep, I had a good time. It's hard to be a homer and cheerleader and see him get squashed, but, you know, it's not the end of the world, and it's a good one to have it happen where it doesn't really count, and they'll get better.
They will get better. They get that opportunity. The first one, October 3rd, right here at Yost. Maryville University comes in for game one of the regular season right here on Arbor Broadcasting. That'll do it for us, though. Again, your final here, 11-2, as Windsor beat the Wolverines, gave them a lot to look at on tape, a lot of things to correct before Maryville comes in. But again, it was a pleasure giving you this game. We will see you again in a few short days. The third is what, a Thursday, if I'm correct?
Probably. We got a lot of Thursday games because of the men's varsity.
Right, yeah.
And the 05 is a big deal this year because we get on at we have a 35-minute warm-up, so a lot of games drop at 05
there you
time.
Go.
So.
And that one will drop at 8:05 on Thursday right here on Arbor Broadcasting. Again, thank you so much for tuning in on a Friday night with us. We will see you on Thursday when Maryville comes to town. Have a good weekend, everyone, and remember, go blue.
Go blue. Thanks, Ben. That was a blast.